Why is it not going live? Oh, we are live. Hello, everyone. I am Wes Thurmering. Well, welcome to Charm City Filmmakers Writing Workshop, our monthly live stream where we try to conquer the blank page. Let's go ahead and do a quick round of introductions. Ted, if you'd be so kind, say hello.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ted Russell. I am a writer, director, and member of the Charm City Filmmakers Incorporated, which is a 501c3 not-for-profit.
Excellent. Al, if you'd be so kind, say hello.
Hey guys, I'm Al Washington, and I've been a part of Charm City for about 11 years now. And I'm an indie filmmaker, as well as I'm working on my next short vignette piece, as well as my first novella. So,
Excellent. Eric, please say hello.
Hi, my name is Eric. I'm also a filmmaker. I've been with Charm City for a few years now, and I'm here to write a script.
That's the plan. All right. Kelly Marie? I'm assuming
Hi.
Alex.
I'm Alex, and I am a huge theater nerd that came through the screenwriting meetings, and I'm looking forward to maybe directing my script someday.
nice.
One day. Gotta start with the script. All right, and then last but very much not least, Ivy, please say hello.
Hello, my name is Ivy. I am part of the Charm City Filmmakers for couple of years now. I've worn different hats, even cinematography, which was really cool to do with Aphrodite's shoots. So happy to be here.
All right. Let me just say first, so just a little brief for everyone who doesn't know, Charm City Filmmakers, we are committed to helping people write their story, tell their stories. But just like with any film, it has to start with a good script. So, so if you're interested, please come to our weekly meetings. We meet every Wednesday. We share scripts, and then we go forward and pre-production, and then we produce films. We make our films in waves. We are currently in the 11th wave, which has 19 films, 4 of which have been finished and will have been put in the can, and we've got 15 more to go. The writing workshop. So the writing workshop, the idea is that we will randomly generate a location, we will randomly generate a profession, and then we will generate a fresh script. Each one of us will generate a script based on that random prompt. For those watching in our audience, if you would like to play along, you are more than welcome to. Please do. If we have time, we will try to get to read your script as well. For those of you who are watching this after the live stream, we're not here anymore, so no, don't send the script. There's no one. We will not be able to read it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get started. All right, can I get let's start with profession. All right, so I will take it. Anyone's got a suggestion, please? Profession.
Scientist.
Ooh, I love it. That's definitely my jam. All right, please.
How about
Ted
a
said
teacher?
chef.
Oh, came in. What I heard chef. What kind of chef? Was it pastry chef or just chef?
Let's go pastry chef.
Let's go with pastry
Nice.
chef. Okay.
Nice.
Very specialized. All right. Another one, please.
How about a teacher?
Teacher. There's always room for teachers. Always room for teachers. Okay, I love it. You know what? Director. Just because we don't get enough of that. All right.
Oh my God.
What? A film within a film. That's a classic. Ted, what do you got?
Coach. A life coach.
Life coach. Okay. Excellent. All right. Abby, do you have something?
Like a hunter.
Ooh,
Hunter in the woods.
all right,
Mm.
hunter. All right,
Podcast host.
I like it.
Okay.
Eric, what do you got for me?
An arts and crafter,
I'm sorry, what crafter?
somebody who makes arts and crafts.
Oh, arts and crafts. Got it.
Okay. Fashion designer.
Fashion designer.
A model.
Right. Model.
That's nice. Nice.
What do you got
Tech
for me?
guy.
Sorry, tech.
Yeah.
guy? All right, tech guy. I'm gonna mix it up. Virtual assistant.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
There we go.
Sorry, I did not get that.
All right, excellent. All right, let's do location. And let me just say, we can pick anywhere you want, but I should mention this actually. So another thing that Charm City Filmmakers does, among its many things, is that we do micro shoots. That is to say, once a month, we do a simple 2 or 3, 1 or 2 page script, and we do pull from these scripts to make those micros. So I'm just saying, if you pick a location that happens to be something we can film in the studio, it's much more likely to get filmed. Just saying, just putting it out there. All right. Location, please.
Political office, law office.
Office.
Silicon Valley.
What about Silicon? Okay, we'll just do Silicon Valley. Actually, you know what? That can be open.
Retro diner.
Retro diner. Okay. I heard another one. Didn't hear it though.
Yeah, doctor's office.
Ooh, doctor's office. Okay. Probably for good news. Probably, I'm guessing.
Parking lot.
Ah. See what you're doing there.
I don't know. High society study office.
Oh, I got from the audience. I got farmhouse. Thank you, Aphrodite. Crypt. Okay, she's on a roll.
What's crypt? Oh, like
Okay, I'm gonna give her spaceship because spaceship.
What about a
Spaceship.
study,
Ah,
like a
okay.
high society study room, office, or something? A study. I don't know.
Right.
How about we go with parlor?
Okay.
Does that work? Yeah.
Parlor.
That can be very high society.
like
Leather-bound books, etc.
Sedity.
how about bathroom?
Bathroom. Okay.
We're gonna do something like Saw, like something like Saw. Sort of.
Basement. All right, need one more.
Sleazy motel.
not motel.
You know where
no.
my mind was
No,
going.
it must be sleazy. It has to be a very sleazy motel. Okay, all right.
That's funny.
That works for me.
Goodness.
All right. Get out my dice. Give me a second. All right, here we go. Profession. 6. Hunter. All right.
My God.
You got hunter.
I can dig it.
Location. Here we go. 8. Spaceship. Spaceship.
A
Nice.
hunter on a. Okay.
Hunter.
Wow.
Clearly doing the hunting, bow hunting on a spaceship. Why not? Why not? All right. So let me go ahead and take that down. Okay, so here's the way this works. For everyone, again, to remind you. So you've got 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and make that 8:45. What I'd like you to do in the 30 minutes is just begin to write your script. Again, if you finish a page or two, that works. Great. If you don't, it's also fine. It's got to involve a spaceship and a hunter in any combination that makes sense to you. When you finish, please send me a copy of your script as a PDF, please, and then we'll go through it. In the meantime, for the 30 minutes, by all means, you can take you can absolutely mute your screen. Mute your camera, of course. Take the audio and the sound off, and get back when you're finished in 30. Does that work for everybody? I will take that as a yes, because I heard nothing. So I'm just going to assume that's a yes. All right, please go ahead and begin, and let me. I'm going to put up the timing videos. Give me just 1 second. Oh, I can't find it. Okay, now I'm ready. There we go. Get you in just a second, dog. Give me a second. I cannot remember where I put the. Oh.
So, okay.
While Wes finds his timer, I would remind everyone that Charm City Filmmakers Incorporated is a 501c3 not-for-profit corporation organized in the state of Maryland. We are entirely member-supported, and I'm going to drop a link to a donation page in the chat on the YouTube. If you like what we do, I would invite you to help us keep the lights on by making a small monthly donation, which is tax deductible. And that link will be in the chat of the YouTube.
Excellent. Thank you, Joe. Stop making noises.
Who's going to let that dog out?
Okay. Oh, you. Okay. Excellent. There we go. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
All right. See you on the flip side. All right. All right. If anybody has it, please send it to me. I gotta say, normally I finish. I did not finish today. I didn't even get close.
Oh dear. I
How about
got
you, Ted?
finished
Did you
too.
finish?
At
Yeah,
the
hold on,
very
Wes. I'm
end, just
trying to send it to you.
I
I'm trying
am
to send
so
it to you.
close to finishing.
All right, go ahead. Go. Real quick. Finish. It's not my fault she loved you down here. You understand that?
and should we poll the audience and see if anybody has one they want to throw in as well?
Yeah, please, by all means. If someone has a script, please email them to me.
I've sent you mine.
All right.
Okay.
As they come in.
I seem to be having trouble with my email server.
Ah, okay. I got cocooned from Al. So I've got, well, my script, I guess. My incomplete script. And 2 scripts at this point.
You have mine, but mine is also not done.
I tell you, usually, well, this one's a longer story. I think I got, how many pages did I get done?
That's not...
3 pages. I'll say a little bit more than 2 pages. Just came Ivies. All right, I now have 3 scripts up.
Did mine come through?
I am not saying it. It might have gone to junk email, maybe. No? Oh, it just came in. Just came in.
Okay.
On the hunt. All right. I see what you're doing there.
Yeah, Wes, I'm not sure why my title page is not showing up. I mean, it's only one page because couldn't finish it either, but I just wanted to send you his title page. It's not a big deal, but so weird that I did it in final draft. Okay.
Didn't do a title page.
I did it, but it's not showing up in the PDF that I sent you.
Oh, that is weird. That's all right. It's all right. Ted, the script you sent me was just a screen cap of the writing workshop. So was it supposed to be meta?
It's a visual. It's a visual medium, man.
Script
No. I realized
scripts.
I printed the wrong thing. There we go.
It was okay. It's weird because it's a picture of us and it says "on the hunt." Very unsettling. Yeah. Very unsettling. Okay. Attempt number 2.
No, take attempt number 3. Don't even look at number 2. Number 2 is the same thing.
Okay.
Try for number 3.
All right. Hasn't happened yet. All right, not seeing it yet.
I'm going to title it The Actual Script in the subject line for you.
There it is. Okay, that looks like an actual script this time. There we go. Third time's the charm. Okay, you sent it. Did you send it to me twice?
Yep.
All right. An elderly hunter stands in a darkened hallway.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Hey, try to be sure. All right, so I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4 scripts. I got 6 people on this screen.
I'm putting my last sentences on, and I'm going to put it in right.
All right, Eric, I am still waiting on yours as well, sir.
I tried to put too much in my story.
Look, again, I want to be clear. Like, the whole point is to beat the blank page. I gotta be honest. I was about like a half a page in my own script, and I'm like, there's no way this is the story I have in my mind is not the short story. So like, I'm just gonna write I'm gonna write as much as I can before the timer runs out, and that'll be enough. And if I never touch it again, I never work on it. It doesn't matter. I like the fact that it was a cool start. It works for me. You know.
This is cool topic.
Okay. I do want to be clear that like, while we do use these scripts to do micros, it's not like the point of it. Like that's just a side benefit of having a whole bunch of fresh scripts. The whole point is just to write something interesting. Did you like the story you wrote?
I think so.
Well, that's good enough. That's a good.
By the way, the game is on right now.
All right. I'll tell you what, we've got 4. Well, I expect Alex and Eric will be in just a second.
I just feel bad for Elmo. So, Elmo from Sesame Street, which is supposedly set in New York, just hoped that everybody had fun playing the game. And New Yorkers savaged him. It's like
It's Elmo.
I know.
Like, what else was he going to say? You know,
Yeah.
I hope that other team rots in hell. Like, what exactly did people expect Elmo to say? Come on. Like,
Elmo just wants everyone to have a good time. Don't forget where you come from.
I feel bad for him. Now, see, now I feel bad for him. All right. Tell you what, why don't we go ahead and start off with the script? Got my four-sided die here. Let's see. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And the winner is Al. Al's the winner. All right. Fair enough. Share screen. Let's do window. Cocoon. There we go. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did you want to set this up?
Yeah, again, I'm mad about the title. Anyway, it's not a big deal, but just to get in the habit of, I don't know why I didn't show up first, but it's one page. It's a little hard to do, so really nothing. Y'all can just go ahead and I gave it a try. That's it. So
How many speaking characters do you have?
so just 2. That's it. Yeah.
Let me guess. Female Hunter and Zane.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Who would like to be Female Hunter? Anyone?
I'll play.
Ivy's got it. All right. And who would like to be the evil Zane? Ted's got the Zane.
Stab at Zane, sure.
That's got the thing.
All right. Cocooned. Exterior, spaceship base, night. The female hunter is outside of the ship, breathing heavily. With a shotgun in hand, she tried to break down the door, even shoot at it, but it won't budge. She's trying to catch the evil hunter, Zane, that's trying to take over the ship and escape. But she can't let that happen. Female hunter takes a deep breath and goes in her pocket and pulls out a glowing and bubbly glass clear tube filled with sparkling liquid.
I don't know if I should take this. It's glowing and bubbling, but he's gonna get it.
The female hunter takes another deep breath in and exhales out as she pops the lid off the glass clear tube and quickly drinks it. She feels nothing for a second, but suddenly her body and her shotgun start to morph into the silver liquid itself. The liquid forms into a glowing silver puddle and starts to cover the entire spaceship, and the spaceship itself glows a bright silver color.
Wow, it worked.
A minute later, other hunters in spaceship uniforms, including Zane, start to board the spaceship. At that door, Zane puts in a 6-digit code, and the space door opens up. Zane and the other hunters go in.
We're fucking out of here. Let's go.
Oh, you're in, but you're never coming out.
Fade to black. All right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you.
I like it.
Thank you, Kelly.
I like the story. I like the setup. I will say a small thing, though. So we get a lot of information in this first paragraph, which I appreciate, right? But like, how would you want to, if you were going to film this, how would you want to share this?
I'm sorry, because you broke out. I'm sorry, can you repeat that? You broke out.
Yeah, no, my bad.
That's okay.
How would you want to demonstrate this on film, right? That she's trying to get out, that she's trying to capture this Zane. Like, how do we, the audience, know this?
In my mind, I was going like a Terminator 2 type of thing, morph, transform into some type of liquid or something, and she covers the spaceship like wrapped cocoon, and she traps them in there and like gonna just crash them, like just smash them in some way, and they couldn't escape. So
Okay, no. What I mean is like, how would you want to tell this, like the first paragraph? How do you get that information to the audience? How do we know that she's hunting Zane?
That's
I
a
think
yeah.
Wes
That,
is. I think Wes is probing for format of your action lines.
Well, no.
How do you show this? Is that what you're asking, Wes?
Well, what I meant is like, I love the exposition. It really sets it up. I was curious is like, had you thought about potentially how you would demonstrate this visually? Like, would you want it to be like text that scrolls up on the screen? Would you want it to be like maybe there's a computer screen that's flashing this information? Like, do you know what I mean?
maybe she has a phone or iPhone or something and pulls up his picture and looks at his information on the phone, and then she races up to the spaceship, his picture and everything,
Okay.
the stuff that he's doing, like she has some type of security on her phone. She watches his every move, and she finds his picture, and she knew that they were going to head to the spaceship. So
She sets a
kept,
trap.
I'm sorry.
So she sets a trap.
Yes. Something. Yeah.
I gotta ask: is this reversible, or is she now a ship?
I guess she just found the ship based on what she has on her phone. She was able to track it, but she can't get in it. So she was following.
No, what I mean is like, so she takes the liquid and she turns into a ship.
Well, no, I was trying to make it to where she drinks the liquid and she kind of marinate on the ground, and it covers the spaceship. Like she becomes the spaceship.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can she turn back into a person?
That's a good question. Yeah, I didn't get that far. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I just again she was wrapping like a cocoon type of thing.
I like that. Yeah. I like that quite a bit. That is powerful imagery. I get that. And he's walking into a trap. She is the trap. I love it.
Right.
Well, let me ask you. I mean, do you like it more that she has this ability, or do you like it more that this sort of like a sacrifice for her?
I would have to say like a sacrifice because she takes a risk and she really wants to get him. That's it. So yeah, just
so if we want to make her like a proper sacrifice, then the idea is that she can't come back, right?
Probably, yeah. Most likely not. Yeah, she did. Yeah. So
dark. We'll definitely say it's dark. Okay. All right. I get it. Other thoughts, please.
Yeah.
Anyone else have some thoughts, please?
I like it. I mean, I think it's there were good visuals, and yeah, I was thinking about how would you film it? But yeah, I liked it overall. I think it's a tough task to, in such a short time to think of that convoluted of a story.
Yeah, it feels like it could go into a bigger story. Like if you wanted to expand out on it.
I appreciate it, Eric. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of work, but yeah, thank you. It's the start. So, yeah.
I gotta say, let me ask you. Let's assume for the sake of, let's say you did come back to this. Do you, at this point, does it feel like a 10, 15 minute story, or does it feel like a feature to you at this point? Like, what does it feel like it would become if you were going to give it the space it deserved?
If I did, I mean, definitely like a short, like no more than like maybe even 20 minutes. So yeah, to kind of, yeah.
Okay. I just, that is, it's never, that's the thing is like, even when you get started, like, like, okay, well, I'm not going to finish because I know it's going to be this or whatever, but like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Anyone else have any thoughts on Cocoon? You like the name, by the way.
I like the title. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I tried. Thank you.
Yeah. That's nice. You gotta wait till the end to get the payoff, but like,
yes.
Zane it's Cocoon. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's interesting, captivating.
Thank you. It's sci-fi, right? Sci-fi, well, dark supernatural horror, sci-fi, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
No, sci-fi, absolutely. I thought we were gonna move on. All right, let's move on. Have I gotten any other scripts? I'm gonna find out. Yes. Oh, okay. Both scripts have come in. Yay! All right, and then Hunter becomes. All right. let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see where that puts us. 2, Alex. You're the big winner. Yay! All right, share screen, window. Space bugs, right? Okay. All right. Space bugs. Alex, do you have any how many characters we got here? I assume Alice.
Yeah, there's basically 3 people. Alice the reporter, the captain of the spaceship, and Herman.
All right. Who would I assume Alice is your lead?
No, actually Herman is our focus. Alice
right.
is just our kind of exposition.
Fair enough. Who would like to be Herman? Everybody wants to be the lead. Come on, chance to be Herman. Anybody at all? Anyone who would like to be Herman?
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay.
Al's got it. Excellent. All right, can I get a reporter? Alice.
I'll play reporter.
Excellent. And who would like to be Captain? Oh, Captain.
Sure, I'll do that.
Eric. All right, fantastic. All right. Here we go. Space bugs. Exterior space shuttle launch morning. Reporter Alice Willows is filming her news segment.
This is Alice Willows reporting live from today's space launch. I have Herman Melville here to talk with us about his preparations for his first mission to the ISS space station.
A very average-looking guy approaches Alice.
Hey, yeah, I never expected to make it all the way here, but cool.
Cool, indeed, Mr. Melville. Now I hear you joined this crew in a rather unique way.
Yeah, I entered this contest, and apparently you can be an astronaut if you eat enough Doritos.
Alice looks surprised, but keeps her composure.
Well, good luck, Mr. Melville.
Herman walks away. Cut to interior spaceship. The crew is doing their tasks. Herman is watching with interest.
What you got there, Captain?
Nothing a blue collar would understand.
Oh, come on. I'm sure I can do something. I'm the best exterminator in the tri-state area.
There is no bugs in space, so how about you just sit down and enjoy the view?
Herman floats off disappointed. The captain starts to scratch at the collar of his suit. The captain checks his nails and stares in shock at a squished roach. The captain rifles through the equipment, finding more roaches. The captain radios NASA.
Houston, we have a problem.
No,
Houston?
sorry, I didn't cast
Oh,
Houston.
what's your situation?
It seems like our equipment has been infested.
With insects, Captain? Herman floats back in. Herman.
Yep, I got it. Yep, looks like your pesky German cockroaches. I see these babies all the time.
Well, what are you going to do? You can't spray bug killer in here.
Herman pulls a strip of duct tape.
My time has come.
Heroic music plays as he seals off and disposes of the bugs. Cut to Interior Space Museum. A strip of duct tape covered in roaches is on display next to a plaque that tells the story of Herman saving the mission.
That's fun.
I love it. It's so
That's
funny.
I
I love
I
it.
wanted another reporting scene at the end, but I just didn't have time.
It's okay. Yeah, Alice is good. That was funny.
How would you wrap it? Then how would you wrap it with Alice? You said you added one more line with Alice. What would it have been?
It would have been Alice interviewing him after talking about how he saved the mission and how he's a big old hero now.
It's cute.
But instead, I'm just like, okay, it's just gonna.
I love the Houston too. Like Houston, we have a problem. There's Houston.
How do the cockroaches get on the ship?
My inspiration. We live in apartments, and for some reason, cockroaches will get into any electronic thing. If your neighbors have cockroaches, you'll never get rid of them because, like little lights and power cords and stuff like that just attracts them like candy, and it's so frustrating. So I'm just like, if cockroaches just kind of settle in their equipment and then it's loaded on the spaceship, they now have space bugs.
Oh yeah, I think Herman put him there. And I also think exterminators do that too.
I gotta say, I was toying the idea that they did come from Herman. Like, it is very convenient that he shows up just when this occurs.
You're gonna diss me about no bugs in space? Well, I'll show you.
I just happen to have a bunch of roaches on me at any given time, so ha. No, I think I do like the fact that he's got that sort of everyman background, but that he does end up being at just the right time, just what you need. I don't know if he was intentional, but I do like that idea of like, because there's a certain like a little bit of teeny bit of classism there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're an exterminator. You are completely useless. Go away.
Yeah.
And it turns out that while it may not be as exciting or as adventurous as space, it still is foundational.
Yeah, that was great.
But
honestly,
still playing. He's still playing. That's how it
and honestly, I don't think we're too far off from having a contest for Dorito eating to qualify to go into space.
I think that's fair.
And fixing it with duct tape. Classic.
Classic duct tape solution.
Is that a thing? Like
duct tape? Yes.
Yeah, they'll get stuck on them and
got it. I did not know.
Sometimes they'll have like official like sticky strips where like you'll put them behind the fridge or something to like test if you do have cockroaches and how bad your infestation may or may not be.
Gotcha. In New York, we just let them breathe. We'll let them,
Yeah,
be amongst us.
in New York.
All right. No, I really do like it. I thought it was very, very sweet. And it is certainly an interesting take on Hunter. You know what I mean? Like that's interesting. That is really, really interesting. And indeed, he is the master hunter. He is the ultimate space hunter.
Yep.
I love it. Anyone else thoughts on it? No? All right. Onwards. We have a lot to go through. All right. Next one is 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, sorry. And that is Eric. Eric wins this one. All right. He looks excited. All right. Share screen. Yours was Hunter Becomes, I believe. Yep. Got it.
Yes. There's only one speaking part. Everything else is kind of silent narration or scene setting.
Fair enough. What is your character's? I'm guessing it's.
Chaz the Hunter.
All right. Can we get Chaz the Hunter, please? Anyone? Alex takes it. Okay. Hunter Becomes. Exterior, woods, day. Deep woods. High tree canopy casts dappled sunbeams down into the thick underbrush. A stream burbles gently. as clear water tumbles over round stones. Suddenly, the tranquility is shattered. Hiking boots splash into the stream. Chaz, dressed head to toe in camo with a blaze orange safety vest and cap, crashes clumsily across the water, but manages to keep his hunting rifle from smashing into the rocks underfoot. Climbing onto the far shore, Chaz throws panicked eyes back the way he came, catches his breath, wriggles out of his vest, and flees into the forest. Exterior woods day. POV, an alien heads-up display looks down at Chaz's discarded vest on the side of the stream. Alien text scrolls alongside the edge of the screen. Looks up at the woods. Thermal imaging shows warm traces of Chaz's path. POV zips into the woods, hot on the trail. Exterior woods day. Chaz, still running panic, throws off his orange cap. Branches and brambles claw at his limbs. Sweat pours down his face. A scanning laser shoots from the woods behind him, searching for him. Chaz ducks. The beam sweeps past him without stopping. He quietly backs up and runs off. Exterior woods day. Alien POV. The discarded hat is found. With renewed confidence, it zips off in hot pursuit. Exterior woods day. Chaz lies in wait with his rifle. Free of the orange safety gear, he has decided to turn the tables on his pursuer. Distant rustling of the underbrush. Something rushes through the air toward him. Something else leaps past Chaz on his side. It's Chaz's dog. Dog comes running out of the bush with a frisbee-like UFO between his teeth. Dog ambles up to Chaz and drops it at his feet. Chaz stares amazedly at the UFO.
What in tarnation?
Exterior woods day. Alien POV. Human hunter Chaz and dog look down, mouths agape. Exterior woods day. Laser blast from the UFO, harmlessly bouncing off of Chaz and dog. With an angry buzz, the UFO flits up, then flies off into the sky.
Dang old space critters.
Okay, all right. I do like that. I like that it starts with kind of Predator and ends with Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That is nice.
Yeah.
It's all about the scale, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's for hitchhikers, yeah.
There's a whole thing where like the aliens like seek revenge against somebody on Earth, and they go through this wormhole. They go to all this trouble to get there, but they're super tiny, and so they don't do anything. They get eaten by.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, yes, I like that because I wasn't quite clear on that. So this whole bit about like the alien. So I get that you want to hide that they're small. So is this like a literal POV, like you're just seeing from their eyes, you're seeing screen going up kind of thing? Is that the idea? It's literally from their eyeballs, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it looks like a heads-up display, but it's actually like it would be like the main view screen of the UFO, kind of like the view out the cockpit.
But I mean, you're sort of selling it in the same way, like those few seconds in Predator, where we see from the Predator's perspective, kind of thing, right?
Right.
So
yeah.
You're selling us this idea, like this is the big bad aliens looking and seeing him.
Right. The visor.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Thoughts, please.
It's almost another space bug thing.
Very creative. I love the POVs. Yeah.
And it was hilarious. Like I love that so much. The alien may be techie, but we're big.
Right. Yeah, because I'll go ahead, Ted.
No, I was gonna say it's a good building of tension, and then build, and then it's not so bad after all.
Right.
That release, the payoff was good. I liked that.
Yeah, this is coming out of nowhere. Maybe no one's ever seen this, but there was an old there was a Twilight Zone movie where it looks like these little monsters are attacking this poor woman on a farm in the middle of nowhere. But the twist at the end is that the little guys are actually just people in metallic spacesuits, and the farm woman is the alien giant. So, okay, I'm a little bit on the end. He says something to the general effect of like Dangle's space critters, but this is new. This is first time for him, right? Like this isn't something he's seen before, is it? It was a little unclear.
I don't know. I guess it could go either way. Like he could just be annoyed that there were space critters, and I was thinking about putting a line in there. It's like those guys again. Like basically, he's always pestered by space aliens, and this is his first radio. But within the scope of this, I kind of left it a little ambiguous. I think this is the first time he's ever been chased by it, but he's also kind of nonplussed. Yeah, I would say this is his first time because he wasn't sure what was chasing him, and he's like stunned that it was an alien. But there's another version of the script where it could be these things keep coming down and bugging him.
It could be. There could be, just if you don't mind, could be a third thing. Like, he's never seen these aliens before, but he's in some place where he has dealt with aliens before.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And so he didn't. Like, because the thing is, we don't know when he first shows up. He's scared, he's panicked, he's running. Now, but we don't know if that's because he's met a new terror or because he's just met a terror. Like, it may be. I'm just saying, it could be that he's like, okay, so these aliens that just attacked, these aliens I just interacted with are tiny little ones that I don't need to worry about as much, kind of idea.
Yeah. It's like usually it's the blue aliens that come by, not the green ones.
Right, that's why green. They come in green now.
Right.
I do have one question though. Okay, so the laser blasts and bounces off him harmlessly. So what was he running from in the first place?
Well, I think he was just being chased by something he wasn't sure was chasing him. Because he sees the scanning lasers come by, so he might not be entirely sure. Which again leads to the fact that this might be the first time he's being chased. And I kind of try to pace the fight out or the chase out, where it's like it's a mystery, but then he like drops a thing, it scans it, he drops another thing, he scans it, then he decides to do a reversal, and then his dog obviously saves him. But I try to build up a little tension that way.
I think the thing is the problem is that you start in the middle of the chase, so we don't know what gets him spooked per se.
Right. Yeah, it's just in media res.
I would suggest maybe something, a droning noise or the scanning laser to be a little bit earlier, something so the audience has some indication of what he's so scared of, kind of thing. Even if it's nothing more than just a general rumble coming from the woods, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Like you can hear something while he's like in the water before he runs off the first time.
He's like you hear, okay, I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna keep running. You know what I mean? Just something to give the audience some delay, so they can feel it too. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Just a thought. Anybody else? Please. I gotta say I like it. Oh, truly one last question. I promise. Hunter becomes. Is it because he turns and decides to fight back? I don't quite get the title.
Oh, it's from the phrase, the hunter becomes the hunted.
Got it. Just checking.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. That's on me.
Trying to be clever here.
Too clever. You left me behind. What? I don't understand. What's going on? All right. Moving on to the next script. All right. Fair enough. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, Ivy. Lucky Ivy. Window. Okay, yours was Starbright, right?
Yes, Starlight, Starbright, and there's two characters. One is a journalist, and the other one is an astronaut. The journalist is Amber, and the astronaut is Elena or Dr. Ross.
Okay.
And the story's not finished,
That's all
unfortunately.
good. It's all good, Judy. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Who would like to be Amber?
I will. That's fine.
Excellent. Who would like to be Dr. Ross? Anybody want to be a doctor? Alex has got it. All right, here we go. Starlight, star bright. Interior studio night. At a news studio sits two women behind a small round table. One woman, Elena Ross, is wearing an astronaut suit, and another journalist, Amber, in a red blazer and dress. On the table in the middle sits a glass case with a black and blue stone, appearing to change color.
Dr. Ross, 20 years ago, you left Earth on a mission searching for something most people thought was only theoretical. Can you tell us about the mineral that could change the future of human civilization?
Yes, it is an element that absorbs radiation and converts it to usable energy, clean energy. No waste, and no products that will be harmful for humans. One fragment the size of a pea could power an entire city.
Wow, that's amazing. Tell me more. What can people watching at home look forward to?
Well, as we were in an energy crisis years ago, now we can purify water, restore damaged soil, produce oil, heat, and all the rest. It took me 14 years alone just to reach the belt, then 6 years to return home. No real contact.
14 years? You left at just 32 years old?
Now I am 52.
Was it worth it?
Well, my body is alive and Earth is persisting. We will live for another century at least. We have restored drinkable water for nearly 2 billion people.
Well, some scientists say it is the greatest discovery in human history after artificial intelligence, of course, which leaves us a very important question. Why did you detonate the belt with EBW-13 as you did?
Well, I had many years to think about it. I watched wars after wars, the government in transition, bots united, causing deliberate famine and destroying crops to famish humans. If it would have gone to the wrong hands, our civilization would collapse.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our hero today. And another thing, astronomers saw a new light appear after denotation, though it's to be nuclear fusion and development of a star. It is officially named the star or Ross. What kept you going, Dr. Ross, on your
Sorry,
journey?
that was the star of Ross. Sorry about
Star,
that.
okay, Star Ross. No problem. What kept you going, Dr. Ross, on your journey?
What kept me going were Elena's memories.
I like the title. I love the title. So,
Just a little, just a bit clarification. Wait, so the belt, I'm assuming is an asteroid belt?
Yeah, like I don't know if it's specifically asteroid, but a rock belt, basically a belt of rock, where she got the mineral.
Okay. So she was able to bring this rock back.
Yes, she's a hunter in space, like basically in space, hunting for a very special chemical that would save the Earth. And what I was trying to get at is that she destroyed it. It turned into a star, basically named after her, but she destroyed it because there was a war in Earth where AI was basically trying to take over. So she wanted to destroy the belt before AI got to it. But the catch was that at the end you realize that she is AI.
Right.
Like the bot already
Elena's
took
memories.
her over. But I didn't get to all that.
I thought the hint there was there though. Elena's memories kept me going.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
referring to herself in the third person, which is not normal.
Yeah, exactly.
Wes doesn't agree. I think Wes thinks it's fine.
Are you really Wes?
Wes's memories say yes. So
I like the some story form, and I know Wes, you've done this too, where like it's an interview, because then as they're like talking, you can flash to the actual experience. I really like that sort of like talking and telling.
no, yeah, absolutely. Well, it's just a the thing about any story is that there's exposition. Like you have to explain what's going on, otherwise people don't know what's going on. And there are a lot of ways to do that, and some are grind more on people than others. So one of the hardest jobs in any story, especially like a science fiction story, any story where it's not just people doing normal things in a normal place. Like if it's fantasy or history or whatever, like there has to be a certain amount of like, so you kind of need to know what the local situation is before any of this makes sense. And yeah, media res is powerful, but you still ultimately need people explaining stuff. You know what I mean? Like otherwise, you don't know what's going on. So an interview is just a really because like literally is one person going, "Hey, what's going on?" and the other one's like, "Let me tell you what's going on." Like it's a very very easy way to get that across. I would say broadly, just for anyone out there, I use the term Jimmy Olsen. It's just the term I came up with years ago. But it is very helpful to have a character in your piece who, for whatever reason, doesn't know what the situation is, because they're naturally going to ask, "Why are we in a spaceship hurtling towards the sun? What's going on? Why are these people chasing us?" You know what I mean? Like it. Then they can ask, and then they can be answered, and when they're answered, then everything's explained. Interview is just one specific version of it.
I had to look up like, how does a star form? And I did some research for this. Like nuclear fusion is how a star forms. So yeah. Just saying.
Yeah, honestly, I usually take like 10 or 15 minutes to Google stuff before I start writing my script for these things, and it's super annoying.
No, but the thing is, though, all right, fair enough. But I gotta say, I kind of like the idea that, like, one of the things about being a writer, especially if you write a lot, is that you end up kind of picking up all sorts of interesting little, tidbits of facts over the years. And I gotta say, as someone who lives in the 21st century versus the 20th century, I'm really glad that I have the Google machine and I don't have to go, sift through the library for like 3 hours to find out, what color marigolds are. You know what I mean? Just saying. Actually, I did not do any research on this one. Well, it was space. That's pulling to my wheelhouse. But yeah, I'm usually looking stuff up, names of things, because you want it to make sense.
I just think that star is far enough away.
Sorry, what was that? I'm sorry, two at once.
I was just opining that I hope that new star is far enough away.
Yeah, like I read that.
See, that's why I asked that about that, because if it's the asteroid belts between Mars and
Earth,
and Earth, then we have real problems.
Well, and that was one of the faults, because
I was going to say, if it's Kuiper belt, then it wouldn't be as bad. I mean, I would barely call that a binary.
Well, when I read about the stars, it's like 1 billion years away. So I was like, this is going to be technically wrong, but
no, it's just, it all depends. Stars do have to be a certain minimum size, and that size is bigger than Jupiter. So if it popped up in the asteroid belt between here and Mars, it would, even if it didn't light, if it was just Jupiter size, that would totally mess up the orbital mechanics of this solar system, and that would go very badly.
Well, the asteroid is between us and is between Mars and Jupiter. This is a bit further out.
Right.
Yeah.
But not too close for a sun. But I mean,
Kuiper
it's
Belt
got to
wouldn't
be
be
within
bad.
6. It's got to be within 6 light years
Mm.
for the light to have reached back here.
And for her to get back in 6 years. Yeah.
And
Well, she can.
the studio is easier to film than in the
Yeah.
space.
No, I'm just saying that even if she's traveling faster than light, the
Mhm.
light from the star would take however long to get back here
Back here.
at light speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a big story to tell in like 2 pages.
Let me
So
ask you.
I see the interview to kind of get everybody up to speed for that. But like if you went longer, then you could kind of build the world out like in a more natural kind of way.
Yeah.
So that was a good job. It's
I
2
like it.
pages. Yeah.
What would you expect? Going back to the same question I asked earlier, how long do you see this being? Like, do you see this being 20 minutes, or do you see this being a feature? Like, how big a story is this?
Yeah, I mean, of course, like if it was sort of you could expand it to like a feature even, but I was just trying to tell the story of like first I wanted to be a female astronaut who was like the hero of some sort, but also complicated by like if AI just took over this poor astronaut's consciousness, just to have a twist like at the end. So I think as a short, that part would just be fine.
Okay. The idea being that at some point, like the story would come out, or like whatever the
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Do we have any other thoughts on that script? No? All right. Let's see. What do we have left? 2. Me and Ted. All right, Ted. Here we go.
And Alex,
No.
we
Those
got
space
a
books.
sibling.
Sorry.
We have a script from outside as well.
Oh.
Yeah, my sibling Biff is watching
I did
and
not know that. Excuse
submitted
me.
their first script.
Oh, I see it. I see it now. Okay. Well, then that's 3. Fair enough. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fair enough. And sure enough, Biff wins. Hunter on a spaceship. Is that right? I'm gonna take that. Yes. Oh, I like that. Okay, give me 1 second to set it up. Boom. Boom. Okay. All right, let's see. What do we have?
It is all action, so it's just watching with no dialogue, which I think is kind of interesting.
All right.
Now,
Fair
this
enough.
is their first script, so be nice.
We are always nice. We are
Always
nice.
nice. Always.
It may not be formatted exactly like we do, but
It's okay.
That's
It's okay.
okay.
Look, that's the whole point of this is to get better at writing, and that people who've been doing it forever, people have just started. Same thing. Doesn't change. All right. This is Hunter on a Spaceship. Hick out in a deer hideout, waiting for a deer, finds one, shoots it, and as he's walking towards the deer, he gets abducted by a spaceship. The alien thinks he's a mound of grass because of the camouflage and puts the deer in a med bay and heals the deer. The hunter keeps sneaking around the ship and pulls out his small crossbows because he's scared to use a rifle in a spaceship. He walks by a window wall and watched the earth shrink while thinking to himself about the time he got flown away from his location by rebels while hunting in the outback all those years ago. He keeps referring back to that event when he finds the cockpit, all in a foreign language. He figured it out once, he can do it again. He watched the med bay heal the dead deer back to life, and they took samples of the deer and immediately healed it to eat and regenerate the venison without killing the deer. He tried some deer jerky and loved it. He grabbed some meat and found his way to the kitchen, cooked the meat, and found some other side dishes and ate them. He then got high and started understanding the foreign labels. Made his way back to the cockpit, killed all the pilots, and drove back home. Right after he took over the ship, another ship attacked him, and he won that fight and headed back home. Crashed the ship, he grabbed the deer and the extra deer meat, along with a handheld device to regenerate meat, then left the ship and headed home with the deer. It shows the camera, but the dude doesn't see it. There's a countdown to self-destruct due to the fact that the ship crashed on foreign soil. It flips out of existence when he walks away. He shows the deer and the device and the meat to his wife, who doesn't believe him at all. He takes her to the crash site and nothing there except a bunch of hallucinogenic mushrooms. So she files for a divorce because of the drugs.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Well, I mean, it does start with a murder. Okay. I really like that this is a complete story. It's very succinct. It's powerful. The thing I would say about scripts, and I say that this was back when I was talking about an earlier script earlier, is that it's one of the things you got to think about as a filmmaker is like how do you want to communicate information? You know what I mean? Like this is a really good story. So the question then becomes like, how do you show it? How do you tell it? How do you get what the hunter is thinking? How do you get that across to the audience? That kind of thing. Most of the stuff is very, very straightforward. I mean, don't get me wrong. The production is impressive. I don't know if we're going to be able to do Med Bay, but most of it's there. It's just there's a couple of bits where you talk about like motivation, and I'm not saying that's bad. It's not bad. It's just like then the challenge becomes, okay, as a visual filmmaker, how do I get across these ideas? How do I get across this these motivations? You know. Other thoughts, please.
Sure. I mean, as far as like the hero's journey story circle concept, I think that this is a good sort of first draft outline. And if I were to rewrite it, I would look into trying to develop how he is either unhappy in his marriage or somewhat satisfied or whatever, wherever he is at the starting point, and he goes on this journey, is changed by it, comes back with the goodies, and then he is either capable of change or he has changed so much that his wife has now left him because she thinks he's just whacked out. So I mean, it just, what about him has changed in this journey other than he came back with meat and a replicator? You know, that's what interests me about the story.
Well, there are sort of anti-heroes journeys where you get a character who leaves and they have a profound impact on the greater universe, and then they come back to home and nothing has changed for them. You know what I mean? Like I have seen that flipped, and that feels more like what's going on here. He goes on and he completely disrupts the plans. He kills all these aliens. He's had this big impact on the larger world, and then he comes back home and nothing has changed for him. I'm not saying
no, that's
the way to go. That's the wrong way to go. I'm just saying I have seen those. Now they're definitely meant to be more farcical, and I feel like this is meant to be that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I guess the question would be, what's the intention? Do you want Hick to gain from this, to become a better person, to help, or do you want it to be just like, nope, like didn't help him at all kind of thing? It was just a rough day.
Yeah. Or was it all just a drug trip and he never really went in?
Maybe, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get the idea that it was all a drug trip because I mean, the part where he gets high and like suddenly you can read an alien language. That's sort of a White Castle.
That's definitely a sore spot about, like, say, the Star Wars universe. Is that all these guys, they jump into an alien, it's like somebody else's ship. Everything's configured differently, and yet they can just pilot it and zoom off. And it's like, and meanwhile, I jump into a friend's car, try to activate the turn signal, and the windshield wipers come on.
Okay, see what I don't think what you fully appreciate is that one of the rare benefits of the Empire was they had really strict ISO standards.
Standardization.
Very, very specifically, with a very little tolerance. Oh yeah. Upside to the Empire. Fantastic bureaucracy.
Fancy uniforms, and they kept the spaceships running on time.
There it is. Just saying. Why else would you want to be a stormtrooper? Come on. All right. No, I think it's really, really good. I guess. I mean, I feel like it's kind of settled. But like, yeah, I guess the question is like, ultimately, what do you want to kind of stay here? And if the saying is like, nope, this guy's right back where he started. I will say, in terms of the dream, though, there is a lot there. The only thing that you can take, the question is the existence of the device, right? Like, he takes that device that can make meat. So if it was all just hallucinogenic dream, then that thing isn't there. Like, it just, he looks at his hand and it was never there. On the other hand, if it's real, then it's that one token kind of idea. So again, depending on how you want to leave it with, do you want to leave it with that mystery or not? I don't know if anyone's ever seen this, but like the very, very first Twilight Zone involves a guy wandering around a town and there's nobody there, and it's completely empty, and he completely freaks out, and he goes to a movie theater and he tears himself a ticket, and he's just like, where is everybody? And he wakes up at the end, and it turns out he had been in some sort of like isolation chamber for like, NASA kind of thing, and he basically just lost his mind. But at the very, very, very end, he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out that ticket stub. So like the idea was like, yeah, it was all a dream, but yet why does he have this stub kind of thing? So It could potentially go that way. If it is a dream, why does he have this meat maker in his hand? Anyway, I like the idea that like half the people who read it were like, did that really happen? I'm not really sure. I love that. Gotta keep your audience guessing. All right. Unfortunately, we are running low on time, so let's go ahead and just move on to the next one. Excellent script. Thank you for submitting it. All right. Ted, looks like you're lucky.
Okay.
Okay, so yours was On the Hunt?
Yep. One character, sex indeterminate. Doesn't matter. I always try to write for, unless I need a sexual identity, I try to write generic.
All right, so who would like to be Hunter? Anyone? Alex has got it. Okay. On the Hunt. Interior spaceship night. An elderly hunter stands in a darkened hallway. A pair of glasses perched on their head. The low thrum of engines vibrates in the air. Their eyes narrow. Their brow furrows.
Where are you? Damn, gotta find you.
They turn and take a hesitant step, stumbling on a section of ductwork stretched on the floor. They brace themselves on a low shelf.
Nuts. Where did you get off to, you little piece of...
They fumble in the shadows along the wall, feeling along the low shelf. Their shin contacts a low stool jutting from beneath the edge, setting it clattering.
Ow! Damn it!
They hobble several halting steps to an open hatchway.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
They duck into the hatch, but not far enough, striking their forehead on the top of the entrance.
Help! Mother effing, damn it! Where are you? Where'd you go?
They reach up to stroke their injured head. Their hand brushes the glasses.
Oh, there you are. Gotcha.
They don the glasses, turn on the lights, pick up the ductwork, return the stool under the shelf. The end.
Fade to black.
What I will say in particular is I do really enjoy that you set that up. You know, the fact that he kept they kept bumping into things. Like, why does this person keep doing that? It's like, because they don't have their glasses. Like, I like that sort of like it's there, but it doesn't.
It's the misdirect. Is it danger, or is it just can't see what they're doing? If I had to rewrite this, that's what I would develop more, is the sense of danger. It's not really dangerous enough.
Well, maybe there's something he needs to do, but he can't because he can't see. You know,
Right,
he
an
needs
alarm
to
going
like
off. Yeah,
put
yeah.
new coordinates in the ship or something.
Yeah, I just like with Eric's piece, I would, you could just, even with as simple as just good sound design. You know what I mean? If there's something that sounds imminent, kind of thing. Heck, yeah, like Alex said, like there's an alarm going, and one of the first things they do after they put on their glasses is they flick a switch and turn off the stupid alarm because they can't find the switch, kind of thing. It doesn't, because the thing is, I don't think you want to make it actual danger, right? Like, it's not like this person's in the middle of a battle and they really, really need their glasses. So the hunter can't be freaked. The hunter can be impatient and looking and nervous and maybe like moving very quickly, but they're not going to be like sweating, kind of thing. I assume, right?
Right.
So,
Maybe
yeah,
it's some kind of like navigation system saying like exit warp drive now. And it's like, oh, I can't see to do it. And then like once he finally gets his glasses, it's like, you've passed exit point. Please turn around. Ah, nuts.
You're gonna miss your turn on the warp drive.
Missed my exit, yeah.
You passed it by a week and a half.
Yeah.
I gotta say, nice reference. I will say that no, I really like the misdirection here. I think this is really, really nice. And I will also say, man, this would be easy to do in the studios of Micro. It really would be. And I mean, yeah, I don't necessarily think the hunter even necessarily needs to be elderly per se.
Well, old enough to need glasses and old enough to forget them. I mean, I lose my phone about once a day.
You could do. I'm just saying you could kind of lean into the absent-minded professor trope
and
make them younger. Is what I'm saying.
And that's what I like about these writing exercises. Is unlike you just start writing. I usually have a vignette, like a beginning, middle, and end. And that's what I shoot for. And then, as I did with one of my pieces, I did take a writing exercise and use that as a kernel for a movie, for the Mousepocalypse.
Yeah, I gotta say, there was just a little bit about this that reminded me of Mousepocalypse.
Yes.
Just the whole hunting and banging into things and getting hurt. It's like there was just
physical,
echoes,
yes, a little physical
echoes
humor.
Of Apocalypse, a little bit. All right, excellent. Sorry to be brusque, but we only have 6 minutes left, and we have one last script. Okay,
Bring it.
so some screen share, screen window. Why are you not showing it? Come on. Sorry, give me 1 second. Here, I made a big deal in Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, and then add the stage. All right, I've only got one here. Commander Thompson. Single female astronaut there. If anyone would like to be Thompson, can I get a Thompson, please?
I'll do it.
Oh, I should say, sorry. Thompson's she's got a fairly potty mouth. Just FYI. Okay.
Okay.
Can I read narration?
Yes.
Sounds good. Since it's your script. Okay.
I appreciate it.
All right. This is called, what is it?
This is Bogey.
Bogey. Interior spaceship. Commander Thompson is sitting in the pilot's seat of a Class 5 Marauder. She's staring intently at her radar screen. She toggles a button on her helmet.
Central Command, this is Commander Thompson. Sector 24-A is clear. I'm not seeing...
The ship's dashboard gives a sharp ping sound, followed by a soft series of steady pings. Thompson looks at her screen.
Relay that. I'm getting an unknown signal.
Thompson pushes a few buttons on her screen.
Looks to be small cruiser class. It is coming in at about 25 kilometers per second, heading 240.
The steady stream of pings suddenly stops. Thompson pushes a few buttons quickly.
The boogie has completely dropped off my radar. Repeat, boogie has disappeared.
Thompson toggles the button on her helmet.
Fuck. How did it just fucking disappear like that?
Thompson is staring intently at her screen.
Okay, they cut off their engines here, so let's assume Newton is driving. That puts them there.
Thompson grabs her flight stick. She engages the rockets and pulls hard left on her stick. The rockets light and the ship accelerates off in a new direction. Thompson toggles the button on her helmet.
Command, this is Thompson. Moving to engage unknown at last expected position. Thompson out.
Thompson toggles the button on her helmet. Interior spaceship. Sometime later, Thompson pulls back on the flight stick and cuts the engines. She looks at her radar screen, but there is no blip. She actually sits up in her seat and looks out the cockpit window. Nothing.
Okay, I can't goddamn see them, literally. But I'm sure as hell that they can see me. But they haven't attacked me yet. So they don't want to fight. They want to hide. But why here? This is in the middle of a fucking nowhere. Focus. No one is fucking invisible. They are absorbing radio waves. So no goddamn radar. But aerodynamics always fucking wins.
Thompson pushes a button and switches screens.
Infrared.
Thompson scans her screen carefully. She sees a small heat source.
Ha! Got you, motherfucker.
Thompson toggles her helmet.
Central Command, this is Commander Thompson. I have located Boogie and I'm moving to intercept. Thompson out.
Thompson toggles her helmet switch. She engages her engines and pulls right on her flight stick.
I told you I didn't finish.
But it was so good. I was like
Yeah.
pulled in. What's happening? Where are they? Where are they? What did you have in mind?
Where were you going with that?
Yeah.
I wanted to make it where it would be another ship and they would just sort of do a cat and mouse kind of thing where they would chase each other, across the sector sort of thing. Wasn't quite sure where I was going to end with that though, honestly. I know that I wanted to make it that that it's just very, very hard for them to see each other kind of thing. I wanted to make it a hunting game. See?
Aphrodite says Thompson's about to die. Yeah.
And well, if I was going to do this as a short, then yeah, I would probably end. I was tempted to end with Thompson's death, but I want to make her really smart, really resourceful, and like, you know what I mean? Like that she win. Actually, no, I take that back. I want her to win because I want her to win because she's the more clever of the two. They're both very, very clever, but she's more clever. And honestly, I kind of wanted to make the enemy faceless. Like you never really get it from their perspective. Like you don't know much about them. You see the ship ultimately during the conflict, but you never see inside. You never know who they are.
Never even at the end.
Never even at the end. It ends with an
Wow.
explosion. I want to make it.
I love.
Oh, they look good.
Oh yeah, no, I love that turn of phrase. Newton's driving. That was.
Thank you.
That's a good turn of phrase. I like it.
Thanks. I was kind of thinking about going back, and I made this decision towards the end, so I gave up because I didn't have time. But I was tempted to make it a situation where the ships can see each other, but only when they're accelerating. So like when they turn their rockets off, they disappear. They can't see each other. But when they're accelerating, they can see each other. So the idea is like the enemy would accelerate to a particular position, and then Newton would take the wheel and drive for a while. She could use it to figure out where they were going to be, but then the rocket would shift and it would go in a different direction. So like
Heisenberg's uncertainty principle.
Exactly.
Kind of, yeah.
You can only detect it when it's moving. Exactly.
Very cool. A lot of physics here today.
Yeah, listen, I know I say this every time. I do. But I gotta say, I will say it again, just an amazing range here. You know, we had hunting from glasses to roaches to aliens, to tiny little aliens. Like the hunting really would hit just all these different levels. Like I really think, I mean, we saw a lot of space and a lot of aliens. NASA got involved quite a few times, I will point out. But the hunt, the nature of the hunt and what was being hunted was really diverse this time. You know, I mean, heck, in some cases, the aliens weren't the ones being hunted. One of them was just hunting.
I mean, the one who suggested
Hunter,
the one who suggests Hunter, clearly a genius.
Clearly, that's what made it all work. There it is, bringing it together. No, I think they were fantastic. All right. I think we've pushed it. I want to thank everyone for showing up, including our lovely audience. Definitely want to extra thank our 7 writers. I love the fact.
You have our guest writer too.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much. Again, let me just remind. So we do the writing workshop once a month. We always do it on the second Monday of every month. So we will be doing one next month. I believe. Let's see. July 13th. July 13th will be our next one. And beyond that, of course, there is Charm City Filmmakers. Anyone's looking to make a film, tell a story, turn scripts into actual films, please. We're always looking for new members. We're always looking for new directors and new storytellers, that being the most important. All right. I do want to thank everyone for coming out, and I will hope to see some of you, if not most of you, at the next one.
Okay.
Have a great night, everyone.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you much,
Bye.
everybody.
Good night.